Now, listen, you guys, it seems like the list for the best dressed is finally out. We're also going to be talking about Lizzo fanning out on Nicki Minaj. Doechii's out there yelling at her stuff. And we're also going to be talking about the Bubbling Under. Who has that song that is now in the Bubbling Under at Billboard? And the Transformer is out there talking to Vogue about the pressure that she has. And we're going to be discussing about all of that. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Tea Plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So, first of all, let us talk about Nicki Minaj and, of course, this best dressed list by Vogue. They compiled about 56 people that they crowned with the best dressed at the Met. And so, usually, I like to see what female rappers made the list and what female rappers really did not make the list, and how I feel about the list generally and overally. Now, outside of the female rappers, of course, when I saw Rihanna on that list, I was like, okay, I'm impressed. I love it. She looked absolutely amazing. And when it comes to the female rappers, one of the people, who made it on the list is none other than Nicki Minaj. She was mentioned, I think, even in the top 5. It wasn't ranked in any particular order, but, she was able to make it just by the 5th mention. And I'm not surprised really, because I do think that Law actually knew what he was doing with this one. He always does. With Law, I really just feel like, he picks and chooses who he wants to give attention to and who he doesn't. And clearly for him, this year he decided to do right by Nicki Minaj. The designer themselves, of course, they did a very nice job. And Nicki's face cut obviously had to tie everything together. I did see a couple of people really hating, actually. I saw Azalea Banks. I saw, there's another person, the flip-flopper, was out there also trying to be funny. And honestly, when Vogue speaks, of course, people do listen. And she ate when the haters try, by all means. Like the way I saw people zooming in and doing all of these things, on the Getty images, posting unprofessional pictures, trying to get a moment to drag her and stuff like that. You know that you ate when your orbs are scrambling and clutching their pearls, trying to look at one thing to criticize. And the funny thing about people who zoom in her pictures like that is even the zoomed out and edited pictures still eat. You get it? Like, I remember I saw a post, of someone who had zoomed a Getty image and they were trying to say, oh, look at her neck. Oh my God, she's getting old and stuff like this. I looked at that picture. I honestly didn't see the drag because she still ate. You get it? But anyway, let me know what you think about Vogue mentioning Nicki Minaj is one of the best dressed. Another person who also got a mention is the Transformer. She did get mentioned somewhere around the 20s and stuff like that. Like I said, it was in no particular order. But do you guys see that it kind of is in line with my ranking in as far as, how I felt about yesterday's red carpet? So I'm not surprised that the Transformer made it on there. Like I told you, it wasn't too shabby. And for those of you who came in my comment section saying Bigfoot 8, she looks young, and I was like, okay, we are talking about fashion and we're talking about the Met Gala. Usually they have a different theme. Each year you cannot pop out in the same prom dress and ask and expect us to say, well, just because you're Bigfoot and we're supposed to sympathize with you, now we're gonna say that you ate. Come on. I told you that of the female rappers that I saw, to me, she was off theme. And of the female rappers, I think I ranked her the worst, and I still stick to that. Now, moving on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Lizzo. Now, one thing about Nicki Minaj is she is a celebrity to other celebrities, and one thing also about Lizzo is each time she meets a celebrity or somebody that she looks up to, she's going to make a little story time about it. I mean, the last time I spoke about Lizzo, she was out there talking about the Beyonce concert and all this in the bathroom. It seems like for the Met Gala, she was fangirling and basically being a fan of Nicki Minaj, of which there is absolutely nothing wrong with it, because for a lot of these females, especially younger artists, if they were to be honest, a lot of them at some point were really looking at Nicki Minaj as an idol, especially if you're a millennial. But anyway, I digress. Let me insert what Lizzo had to say, and then I'll catch you guys after that.
Oh my gosh. I was like, oh my gosh. Like starstruck. Every time I see Nicki, I just be, oh my gosh, it's Nicki. And then I'm like, should I go talk to her? And I was like shy about it. And I was like, fuck, is she leaving? I'm about to just go run up to her. And I ran up and I was like, you look beautiful tonight. And she looked behind. She was like, oh, she was like, you look beautiful tonight too, baby. I was like, okay, get home safe. And she was like, thank you, you too. And she got in her car and she left. She has the most insane face part. It's crazy. And the prettiest skin. What happens when you really get inside? Hold on, when you...
Well, there you heard that, you guys. There you heard that. Still speaking about Nicki Minaj, let us talk about her checking people who were out there saying that, look at her, her wig is actually not laid. And somebody's a hater when they're now seeing wig lines that are non-existent. Okay, so she narrates in one of her posts on Twitter about that entire incident. So let me just read for you what she had to say. She said, y'all, someone did a video saying nice things about the look and I was smiling like, oh. Then I hear them say, and look at that lace. That's how you know Tay did it. Look at how he laid that lace so good on that head. Sir, babe, boom, that's my hair with weave in the bun. The barbs know my hairline. You cannot miss it. There is a very distinctive windows peak. Plus, I have a 3 head. A wig would never lay that well on me because it's simply not enough space. That's why those square windows peaks used to be looking crazy on those wigs I was wearing on American Idol. Child, I need a bigger forehead. Foreheads really add to the dop lay down of the lace to make them look more natural. I used to want a forehead so bad, y'all. Papa B got mama's exact hairline too. I'm in the V like a widow's peak. I'm sorry. It's just me and my Rolls Royce pillow seats. But yeah, child, I went from being happy to frowning so fast, B. And she said, Babs, do y'all know when I'm wearing a wig versus when I'm not? And yes, I wasted y'all time with this very insignificant, information. And yeah, sometimes it be the compliments that are, that have the shade hidden in them. But thank you for letting us know that very relevant piece of information, Miss Onika. Now, moving on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about. We're going to talk about, Doechii. Doechii is being accused of being a mean girl because there is a video that is circulating on the internet. You guys know that, during the Met Gala, she was in those white boxes and stuff like that. And, she was basically trying to avoid the leaking of non-professionally taken pictures. And so she just wanted the actual official pictures to be out there. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. Knowing how people do these celebrities dirty, when a picture is taken unofficially, people quickly start editing it. People will start tweaking it, and there's nobody to verify anything about it. And also, there are people who deliberately take the worst actually angles of these celebrities so that they can come online and start to drag them. So I do not fault Doechii for not wanting her outfit to be seen. And she's not the only one who was out there trying to make sure that nobody is seeing her outfit. I saw the Transformer did the same thing as well. And like I said in my previous video, I understand everybody because it's not everyone who has the confidence and the privilege of being able to be snapped from any angle and any side. I mean, I did see some female rappers who got their video circulating, but they're not insecure about it. They're just like, well, it is what it is. So that video, you guys, Doechii kind of yells, move the umbrella this side, move the umbrella that side. Don't do this. I'm about to come out. And for some reason, some people feel like, well, she's very rude to people that work with her. Let me just insert for context, you guys, the video that I'm talking about, and I'll give you, my 2 cents on that after that.
Yes, I'm ready. Give me another. No, stop. Oh, give me another umbrella now. Another one right there, and another. Whoa. We need another one.
Another umbrella.
I need 4 fucking umbrellas. I need 2
More umbrellas.
Because they're gonna try to sleep their fucking umbrella. Anybody right there? Can I get
2 more umbrellas.
umbrellas? Because they're gonna try to sleep their fucking umbrella. Anybody right there? Can I get
2 more umbrellas.
They said no. They said the lobby would be clear.
And do not let that fucking guy with the
Car's not
camera.
here. We're pulling over it, and then you still have to wait. Okay.
Why are people saying that we're great? Take a picture with class right now and tell them to see this shit.
Yeah, watch the stuff.
Watch the step. John,
Don't let her hair get wet.
move this umbrella. I don't want these people seeing me. I got it. Move the umbrella. Are you blocking it on your right now? Your umbrella there. Yes.
You're blocked.
Oh! Somebody fired.
I don't want these people seeing me. I got it. Move the umbrella.
Well, there you saw that, you guys. There you saw that. Now, personally, I will say that, well, the torn could have been more polite. That's what I can say. That's number one. Number two, I also do understand that events like the Met do come with a lot of pressure. And, she's human. So I do feel like when tensions do rise, when pressure increases, tension does rise. And of course, sometimes it can manifest in the form of snapping. But one thing that I'll also tell you is that, well, had it been a certain female rapper who had yelled to their stuff like this in this climate in 2025 like that, trust me, we would have seen hundreds and hundreds of videos of that being made to be a huge thing on how that person is such a mean girl, is so rude and stuff like that. So personally, what's just interesting to me in this entire situation is not even the video that's circulating. For me, it's just the hypocrisy. Like, I'm seeing people also coming left, right, and center, defending her. And some are even making crazy claims to say that, well, if you say that you don't like her torn, or if you say that she's rude to her stuff, it means that you're anti-black. They say that if you've got anything negative to say about Doechii, I mean, they did say it before that it's either you are the R word or you are colorist, you dislike black people. And I'm just like, these people are so crazy, because there are certain female rappers that get away with things like that, and there are those that are held accountable. It seems like of the female rappers, the 2 black girls that we have Doechii and Bongo too. Those are the 2 people that are black. Everybody else is not. I'm sorry to break it to you. If you did think that female rap is being dominated by black women, you are absolutely wrong. If it's not Doechii or Bongo too, it's not a black woman. But anyway, others were also coming through. I saw a very wild comment, by the way, you guys, and I was like, oh my God, people are so mean. Somebody said that she did all of that just to come out with Nobit's outfit, to just come out looking like Nobit. And I was just like, remember there's a girl that we used to call Nobit in high school? Oh my God. I'm like, but then that girl, it's not because she looked like Nobit, but for some reason she was obsessed with Nobit. She would always be talking about. Oh my God. Let's move on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about. We are going to talk about the Transformer. So, she did a little interview with Vogue, and she was basically talking about the theme, how it is like. And in that video, I will say that compared to last Met, she had improved in as far as even knowing what the theme is like. I mean, the last Met Gala that she went to, she couldn't even remember the name of the designer whose design she was wearing. So this time, I think she tried her best to be well prepared, to understand the theme, which is very commendable. However, in that video, people kind of noticed that, well, she does look a little bit drunk or something like that, or she looks like somebody who is, medicated or something like that. And also, it was a close-up video, so you guys know, like I told you, not everybody gets away with these close-up angles, and people should know this. So as expected, if she indeed got work done, it would be expected that there would be, bumps and, some irregularities in her face and stuff like that. It's normal for people who do get surgery. It's really nothing. You get a little Botox, it's okay. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So people were pointing that out, saying that, well, she looks medicated, and some were coming for her face. And one thing about the Transformer is anytime a publication like Vogue posts a post about her, trust me, she's going to be in the comment section monitoring what people are saying. And then it's going to affect her self-esteem. And the next thing you know, she's out there crashing out. That's what happens usually when it comes to the Transformer. She's always there to try and check people to see what she cares so much about, the internet's opinion on her, to the point that she really be lurking in these comment sections. Now, I don't know if this is where media training works, because I do believe that with celebrities and artists, actors previously, like in the past years, the OGs really, they had media training. They knew not to take public opinion, as facts. They were taught how to handle fame. But when you're an overnight microwaved celebrity, of course, you're going to take what people say on the internet as facts. You remember the last time she was crashing out because people said that, well, she didn't eat and she was trying to prove to people that she had other options? This is what's happening with her right now. Somebody commented and said, was she drunk? And I kid you not, this comment says 1 hour ago. But within 49 minutes after that, she was in the comment section. She wasn't tagged, by the way, by this person. She was in the comment section saying, no, I was really, really tired and drowsy. Baby, you don't need to be explaining yourself to people like this. All it does is make you insecure and lurking. But anyway, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. I'm not here to say that, well, she does look medicated, drunk or what, but I'm just telling you what transpired in that entire situation. Speaking about her, after the Met Gala, she was spotted leaving the Met with none other than Stefon Diggs. So it seems like whatever that Sky Girl is doing, whatever that side piece is doing, she does not care about that. She's going to stick right beside her man, and that's her man, and she does not care what you or anybody else has to say about it. And honestly, like I told you, if she likes it, we absolutely love it. But then again, I also feel like if you make a decision like that where people are like, wow, this man that you're going with, that's not such a wise decision. We don't think that what you're doing is the smartest move, and you go out of your way to prove that this man loves you and likes you, you kind of feel embarrassed to even leave them now. Because now you want to make it a point to prove people that I won. And one thing I know about men is once you show him that you're not going anywhere and he's cheating, he's going to continue doing the same thing. It's either that or maybe it's just a PR stunt. So let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about all of this.
Like myself, really. Everybody's always expect so much from me, especially here, because they know that this is my department, which, is overwhelming, but I love it. It just makes me understand, it's like I'm really a superstar, because only the superstars get invited. When I first found out that, the Met Gala was dandyism, all I could think about is Harlem. When you walk the streets of Harlem, you always have, custom, stores that actually make custom, fits like this. I never really seen somebody but a pastor just like that, just real dandy. Just real colorful. Not even just colorful, just have a little twist to it. Because you don't really have to have color. You could be dandy just wearing black. This is like suits, but with seasoning on it. It's actually more intimidating now because...
Now, moving on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about, Bigfoot. Like I told you yesterday, people were like, oh, wow, that picture that she shared on her Instagram, she was trolling Nicki Minaj. And I'm like, trolling her for what? Because when it comes to the Met Gala, she's not even in the conversation at all. She isn't. So that would really be dumb of her to troll somebody who's literally being called best dressed for what? When it comes to the face guard, Nicki ate, left no crumbs. When it comes to the outfit itself, Nicki ate and left no crumbs. So I don't think, if anything, I really don't believe that it was directed to Nicki Minaj, because there's nothing to laugh at. There's nothing to troll about. If anything, she should be worried. The Met Gala, you're not getting mentioned. The actual music, you're not getting mentioned as well. And that takes me to the next thing that I'm going to be talking about. We're going to talk about a song whenever it is being reported that actually the song is now in the bubbling under of the Billboard Hot 100. And at this point, I don't even know if Rock Nation can even save this girl's career. I don't know. It's really not looking good. But I'm not really surprised because, like I told you, there's something that lacks with her music. I do feel like she writes very amazing verses, but I think that when it comes to the chorus itself and the song being interesting enough for replaying, I don't know. I feel like she does well with freestyles and stuff like that, but songs, for some reason, it's not just coming together. I don't know what happened to her. I don't know if her star got stolen, because they do say that the girl that she was, hanging with at some point, the WAP Gelly, the Bongo one, does voodoo allegedly. So I don't know if Bongo one stole her star or what exactly happened, or I don't know if she has just always been this boring, on and off the red carpet, in and out of the studio, on and off radio, in and out of the Billboard Hot 100. Oh my God. Yeah, but that being said, you guys, really, thank you very much for watching and thank you very much for making it this far. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. I post each and every single day and I keep you updated on what's happening in the celebrity world on Instagram, on Twitter, and about all things trending. Until my next one, see you.